Hey guys, Anna Marie here, also known as Roxy Surf Chick. As you can tell by my voice, I am still sick. However, it's not gonna stop me from doing a Let's Talk About Chicks Man relationship video. What this is a video where you guys submit me your questions about relationships and I do my very best to answer them. The easiest way to get a hold of me is through YouTube Mail or message me privately through my website email. I won't answer tweets because there is not enough characters for you guys to tell me your story, as well as it will get buried through the rest of my Twitter nonsense. So let's get started today. I have a question from Ruben. Ruben asks, "Hi Anna, I got to say I'm a big fan of yours and I love your advice. My name is Ruben and I was hoping you could help. So me and my girlfriend have been arguing and fighting a lot recently. We've been together for 10 months and she's my first real girlfriend. I'm 19 years old and so is she. But like we have so many problems, we are two different people. She is more scheduled and serious, and I am more lean back, and I live in the moment and just not really responsible. That would rather play video games, and she does not like that, so I don't know what to do. Biggest fight, I think, and I really think that this could be it for us, and she had me choose. Like, be up to me if we should stay together or just call it quits. I don't know what to do because, yes, I feel like I bring her down and hold her back from greater things. Just for me, I couldn't be more happy with her. She is the sunshine to my day, and I truly love her. So I don't know, what to do. Break up with her and lose her, or try and work things out. And I hope it gets better before it gets worse. So I hope you see this and help me out. Love, Ruben." Well, Ruben, one of the first things I can say is, what do you have in common? You say you're two different people, and it seems that, well, obviously, since you're on my YouTube channel, video games are a big deal to you. They mean a lot to you. You need to figure out if this is going to be a deal breaker. A lot of guys are asked to choose between girlfriends and video games. Have you tried to sit down and have a conversation with her and explain to her, video games are something I do when I'm very, very stressed and it helps me, calm my nerves. It helps me, relax. It's something I do for fun. It's something I enjoy. Or are you totally different? You play competitively. You could say, I really love to play video games competitively. This is what I enjoy. I would appreciate if you support me on this. Now, on the other side, do you play more than you see your girlfriend? I have to be careful how I word this because I've been in both situations of this dilemma. However, I was the one that was playing video games too much in a past relationship. And I ultimately, now this was in high school, but in high school, I ultimately put video games over my high school relationship. At the time, that meant more to me. I didn't care about going out. I didn't really care about going on dates. I honestly had more fun and got more enjoyment out of playing video games than being in some stupid high school relationship. Now that you say she is the sunshine to your day and you truly love her. So you have to realize, is she worth playing less video games? Now I'm not saying give up what you love for someone because in no relationship should you have to choose between them and something that you love and something that you want to do. Because to me, that is the ultimate disrespect. And I actually hate that word. You're disrespecting me. That's a whole nother tangent I could totally get on, but not today. Totally different conversation. You need to decide if, maybe you are playing too much video games. And you say you love her, then, instead of say every Friday night, you're sitting at home, you're playing video games, she's sitting beside you bored. You could do two things. One, you could include her, go to GameStop and go choose games that she would like to play with you. I know this is, many people will say this is a good way to get girls into gaming, but you could try Guitar Hero or you could try Rock Band. I'm apprehensive because I think girls should be able to choose their own thing. They shouldn't be stereotyped into quote unquote certain casual games. I know a lot of girls that have started out on Gears of War. So pick games that, you can play co-op together. Maybe she'd actually like that. Maybe she just wants to spend time with you, but doesn't know how to play these games. And if you teach her, maybe it will give you both a way to play and to talk and to keep your relationship going forward. Option 2 is go out on Friday night. Go do something. Take her out to a restaurant. You say she's the love of your life. Show her. It all comes down to actions, not words. I am a firm believer in actions and not words. I can get told 1,000 times, oh baby, I love you. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. Okay, well, that's all nice, but when it's said and done, it comes down to how did you show me today that you loved me? I'm a firm believer in that as well. So show her that you care, but at the same time, make her realize how much gaming means to you. Now, also realize that you are 19 years old. Granted, I'm only a few years older than you, but trust me, those years have made a difference. Take into consideration that you say you've been fighting. What have you been fighting about? You're 19 years old. You're still young. Now is the time, I don't want to say go date around, but take into thought and understanding, not everything is set in stone right now. You're still learning and understanding what the world has to offer you and what you have to offer the world. I know that sounds so fucking cliche, and I'm so sorry. And you say that you've been together for 10 months and you have problems already. Problems shouldn't come around until further down the road. Now, this is just my personal thing. If you have problems and it's only not even the 1 year mark, what does that say for, say, you're like 2, 3 years down the road? Are you still going to be having these same problems? It's hard to say what you guys should do because there's lots of different ideas when people say, oh, we are arguing and we are fighting a lot. Most people my age, now I'm 22, are fighting about what are we doing with our life and our future. And a lot of people around my age and a lot of people from my high school that I graduated with, they're married, they have children already, they have already figured out what they were going to do. But I'm digressing. So I'll go back on topic. Figure out what you're fighting about and decide if it's just stupid shit like who hid the remote or I don't want to watch your dumb Bridezillas or whatever the fuck is on Lifetime. Like, I don't want to watch your TV show. That's your fight with her. You gotta pick and choose your battles. Obviously, that's not a battle that is really worth fighting over. And that's something that can be dropped. That's not serious. But if you're fighting and you're arguing about, she doesn't trust you, she thinks you're cheating on her, I don't know. Nothing like this was being said in the email, but I'm just saying that's a real serious argument. Trust goes a long way. And if those are the types of arguments that you're having, then that's not good. So I'm going to go back to your main question. You say, should I break up with her and lose her, or should I try to work things out and hope it gets better before it gets worse? I forgot about that little end line. Hope it gets better before it gets worse. If you have to think you have to wait out a storm in order for things to get better, yes, that's true. But at the same time, remember you're young. You don't need to be in a relationship that has you this emotionally upset. You need to take a step back, evaluate if this is something that you want to be in. I can't personally say, dump the bitch, because that's not my decision to make. That's not a decision I'll have to live with every single day, because I don't know her, and honestly, I'll be okay if I say dump the bitch, because it won't affect me. That'll be something you have to live with, not me. So truthfully, this sounds so fucking dumb, but it's helped me a couple times when I've really been stressed out about things. I would make lists and take one sheet of paper and draw a line down the middle, and on one side put the pros of being in a relationship with her and put the cons of being in a relationship with her, and factor them all out. Write down everything. Then when you're all done with them, put that piece of paper away, just put it somewhere for a little while, come back to it a few hours later, and just sit and think about, what you want to do, what is best for you. Because ultimately, if you're not happy, then there's a chance she might not be happy either. So think about what you want to do for yourself for your own happiness, and then decide what will work best for you. So that looks like it's about it for me. If anybody else has any suggestions or comments for Ruben, please leave them in the comments below. We'll see if we can help him out. Alright, guys? You guys have a nice night, and I will see you guys all later. Bye, guys.